me from the sponsorship was I got a free chocolate shake every Saturday night. So I felt like I was pretty big stuff, you know, getting my free chocolate shake, which I actually went and bought one today on the way to the airport to come here. So,
Nice, nice.
So, but that was pretty cool. I think I was 9 when I got that sponsorship. So
Little did you know, huh? Let me ask you this question. When did you know in your career that you were going to make it to the next level?
When I realized I was too lazy to work a real job and I was going to have to.
So pretty early in your life.
Yeah. It didn't take me long to figure out that I was going to have to be really good at racing. Which I say that. I believe it or not, I've had real jobs my entire life until I became a professional race car driver. My first ever job that I actually had, my first official job that I actually got a paycheck from, I worked for it was actually for the school, and I worked in the auditorium. I ran lights, sound, spotlights. I did the whole deal. So my first paycheck was like $14.63 from the school corporation. I worked 2 shows in 2 weeks or something. But I've driven tow trucks. I've sealed parking lots in the middle of the night. People that put the black sealer on parking lots. I've done that. I've worked at this one won't make sense when I first say it, but I'll explain. I worked at a ski resort in the summer. Go-kart track they had. So I've had some. I worked at McDonald's twice. I worked at McDonald's after I graduated high school, believe it or not, because I was racing 3/4 midgets then, and they actually were really good about letting me. I did day maintenance. Now, figure this one out. I used to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a better shot at staying up all night and then going to work. But I worked from 4 till noon. But I got to, they would work around my schedule, and I got to race a lot because of that. So thank goodness I was good at racing. I mowed grass when I was a kid. I had a paper route when I was a kid. Believe it or not, people actually thought I was responsible enough to be a babysitter when I was young. Big mistake. So I've had some real jobs. I can't even remember all the jobs I've had, but
You've had a few.
I've had a few.
You've had a few. When you raced open wheel, I mean, obviously, when you raced open wheel, sprint cars, midgets, do you think that was some of the funnest time you ever had in your life?
Yeah, and that most of it I was hanging around this guy during that period of time. He's got me in more trouble. You guys.
No, wait. No.
You guys don't understand. I was a really nice, polite, clean-cut kid. You started laughing there like you didn't believe that. You're responsible for raising me. What are you laughing at? No, I was really good until I started hanging around with this guy, and then it's like the plane going down in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
But it was some of the most fun I've had. I'm still having fun. I mean, like we said, I ran. I've run 15 or 16 sprint car races already this year, and I'm on top of the 38 stock car races that we're running in the Sprint Cup Series. We've got 50 sprint car races that I'm running this year, which was, by the time I'd seen you guys last year, I think I ran 18 or 20 races last year by that part of the summer. And I ran 25 last year, and I'm running 50 this year, so I'm a glutton for punishment.
Do you think, Tony, that running that sprint car has definitely helped you in the last couple of years in the Nextel Cup?
You guys all watched Homestead last year, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You remember the passes we were doing where we were diving to the bottom and sliding to the top? That's all sprint car stuff that you learn. So none of those guys knew how to do that. It was the best thing that happened for me, because I love running my dirt stuff. That's kind of the balance in life for me. The cup stuff's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of stress and strain. The sprint car stuff's what balances it out. But the guys that manage our stuff in Charlotte, they've been kind of leery about me running the sprint car, because obviously they don't want me getting hurt, and they're worried about anything happening. But if you remember part of the race at Homestead where I think Carl Edwards was third and we were fourth, and Carl took about 6 laps to get by Martin Truex, and then we got to Martin about 2 laps later, and I passed him in one corner and was gone. that was all sprint car stuff. And so when I showed those guys that, I said, this is why I go run the dirt races and all the stuff on the side, is because it helps. So now they're like, all right, we don't care how much of it you run as much as you want. So now I got 50 races on top of that.
So it's sort of like Michael